and leaving. I'm busting them to the white meat. Period.
I'm gonna do like her, but probably in a more vicious way. I'm busting your behind open, then I'm talking to the YT people about your behind being arrested.
Oh, no doubt I'm leaving. I'm calling Pookie and Ray Ray and them so they can leave.
I'm doing the same as Lynette. Yep.
Okay. Number two, if you find out that that person wanted to perform a sexual act on your 18-year-old, is that enough for you to assault and or leave?
Whew, that's assault. Cause you done went a little deeper now.
I don't do nothing
Um,
dirty. That's what Pookie and Ray Ray for.
no, that's a little bit more intrusive than now. I can just generally just be like, oh, cute. But then once you start taking it below, like that might make me click. Cause you gotta understand the words you're using now. And then what I would see on the other end. You get me? Like you're saying, like I can take your giving my child a compliment. Cause I can understand a compliment. You get me? The first question was a compliment. Right? I done forgot the first question. That one just boiled my buns. Hold on, what was the first question? Because
And the first one
I
is
think
if that person told you that they found your 18-year-old child attractive, would that be enough for you to assault and or leave them?
ooh, okay. See, I don't see now. Okay, y'all.
yeah,
We
you
got
need
to
to say
back this
something
up. Yeah,
else.
we got to back
What's
this
the
up,
second
y'all.
question? What's the
Yeah.
second
Oh,
question again?
Jesus.
The second question was if you found out that person wanted to perform a sexual act on your 18-year-old, would that be enough for you to assault and or leave?
Well, can I tell my story of how I handle it? What I'll do is knock him the fuck out, tie him up, cut his pee off, wake him up, knock him out again. That's how we rolling. And you better hope they don't find your body somewhere. Stinking.
Yeah, that kind of triggered me, that second one, because I only heard the words, y'all. My apologies. That second one kind of triggered me because that actually gives you more thinking to it. Ugh, that one was cringy, that
Yeah.
second one.
Yeah, so man, how you doing? This is Scooter right back at y'all. How y'all doing? Oh yeah, that second one, I'm gonna go on and cut your pickle off, and then I'll call the white face on both of us. I'm gonna do some jail time straight up.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lynette.
In my head of head, I would say I'm gonna call Pookie and them. But Pookie and them gonna have to get there before I do something to them. Either way, you're gonna be touched. And it ain't by an angel.
Mocha.
Straight to the kitchen to get the shank, and you know the rest.
All right. Number
So
three.
what
We're
basically is
gonna.
happening, J.E.'s is, hold on, J.E.'s. So basically what's happening right now, J.E.'s has a list of questions. I think he got about five. He's
No,
asking
it's
us
only
real,
four. It's only
oh,
two more
four.
left.
So he's asking us real scenario questions. Like, again, that second one, it literally triggered me as if somebody had said that. But he's asking us real questions. And for me, that second one did kind of tap me out. Go ahead, J.E.'s.
The third one is if this person have told you and multiple people that they are a pimp and they wanted to train your 18-year-old in any way, would you let them?
Yeah, see, that was a little bit more softer. See, no, I wouldn't let them. No. And I just walk off. See, that was a little bit more softer. He tell me he a pimp. He want to train my child. Hell no. Go on about your day, pimp. Y'all go ahead.
If he said he wanted to train my child and I felt uneasy as Snapper felt uneasy, I would not let him train my child. I would not leave my child there while I go to the store after already feeling uneasy. I would not do any of those things.
The second question, I had to go backwards, y'all. The second question, because that just prompted me. Oh, my mind. Jay, that second one was cringy. The second one was, it came behind the first one. The first one was, Jay's, go through them real quick to let the
Yeah,
audience know.
no problem. The first one is if you were dating someone and they told, and keep in mind, these people are in their 40s. If you're dating someone and they told you that they found your 18-year-old child attractive, is that enough for you to assault and or leave them? Number two is if you found out that person wanted to perform a sexual act on your 18-year-old child, is that enough for you to assault and or leave them? And the one that we're on now that we're getting the rest of the answers for is if this person have told you and multiple people that they are a pimp, would you allow them to train your daughter in any shape, form, or fashion?
A broke pimp trying to train my child after
Well, no,
that.
he's just said general. He's a pimp,
No,
not broke. He just said he's a pimp. Again, these are real world questions because you can get caught up on broke or money. The question is, he's a pimp and he's making you aware that he wants to train your child because see, a pimp can come with you with money and then your whole thing of broke will be out the window and you done had 1,000 people only thinking about a broke pimp and then a rich one come and they lost.
no,
Right.
no.
No,
Okay.
you couldn't train my child to do nothing. Straight up.
Mocha.
No, not at all.
Okay. Last question is this. Now, knowing all of this, if you're on the outside looking in, are you going to remain cool with this person who did all these violations?
No.
Nope. Nope.
No. Oh,
Mm-mm.
Very cool with you.
Honestly,
We can't be cool like that no more. This is disgusting.
and and,
No.
and to be real with you, drop, it's that easy. It's really that easy. Manny, that's all I wanted. James should be castrated and both of them should be in prison. That's it. Y'all have a good
Yeah, I agree. Both should be prison. Ooh. Both should definitely be in
My
prison.
grandbaby from school. I appreciate you for letting me grace your panel or whatever. I just want to
Well, we still are in support because again, somebody has done her wrong, and we would give him the same respect if he came over here and told us somebody had done him wrong.
stay out
So
of
we
my
do give
now.
school the same respect
That's right. Now, I didn't say
that
nothing
somebody
about
done her
you.
wrong.
This happened to me. He threatened me. He said, "Say I'm gonna
Yes.
do you real bad. Let me handle this, not drop. Don't do this, okay? Thank you,
No,
Manny.
no,
I'm
no.
out."
I'm just messing with you. I'm just teasing. He on my ass too. He's definitely not my son. He just want my attention.
Oh Lord, y'all, this is so much going on. Welcome in, Chastity, Miranda, and True. Go ahead, ladies. Oh, Mocha as well. Go ahead, Mocha. My apologies. Go ahead, Mocha.
what I was gonna say was this. Because the girl was like this whole thing is terrible. We all want them locked up and everything, but part of it is this young lady has to go to the police because part of it is it's a moral crime. It's a crime against morality. He shouldn't do this as a grown man. She was a child and all that kind of stuff. But if she doesn't go to the police, then nothing will be done against him. If the younger children say that everything's fine, they haven't been touched or anything like that, and they in pretty good shape, and you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff, nothing will be done. You know, I guess the mother has said that she has some special needs. Like if there's no one there in that community to get her to go to a therapy, because if she goes to a therapist or someone, they can probably encourage her and get her to go to the police. But if she doesn't go, nothing's gonna happen.
Well,
Can I ask one
well,
quick
she
question,
does
Manny?
still have time because
Yeah,
apparently in that area the limitation is 7 years. I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
So
She
she
has
still has
time.
time.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if she doesn't go, nothing can happen. You had a question, drop.
Yes, I wanted to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that Snappa is the reason she's not going? Because Snappa still wants to be with James, still has affection for James.
It
Many
it
times,
it
you
could.
know
You
how
know what?
mothers
It
would
could
be
be because
because
at
they
the
don't
end of
want to
the
get their
day,
man in trouble.
it could be at the end of the day that is her mother. It could be that, but you know what I mean. She would need to go, and she would need to go, and then that there would be fallout because of that. And I'm not defending it at all because it's terrible. And really, it needs to be the family and street justice because my family would be street justice to take care of that. You wouldn't need no police because the streets would have handled that. But all it's a lot of stuff that goes
Yeah, I
into
hear
it.
that he had told her, because you prompted my thought again. I hear he did tell her, contact her father or something, tell her father, bring her father, something like that. Yeah, did y'all hear that? Did
I
y'all hear
didn't
him
hear
tell her
that. I
that?
didn't
Something
hear
like
about
that?
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
No, he
what
well,
did
he
maybe
say
that's
said
that.
not
that
true.
he
Maybe
touched
He,
that's
her.
not
he
true.
No,
said
no,
that, but can I ask
she
Smoko a
did.
question? You said
Yep.
that it's morally wrong, but what makes it not legally wrong? It's like y'all trying to put an age on SA. There's no age on SA. It be everybody of different ages get SA. It ain't
Because
just for 18 and
the
18 and
reason
under.
why I'm saying that because she has to say it. We could all say that, but she's the one. In order for them to put the charges on him, she has to say it. We could say it all day. We all think it is.
So are you
She
saying
has to say it.
even
Oh,
if
yeah,
she
that
don't
is
go
true.
to the
Hold on,
police?
y'all. We just had a breaking
She's
report
not
in the
saying it's
comments.
illegal.
Hold
It's
on.
not
Hold on,
legal
y'all. Me
wrong.
Jones just made a major comment. Now, I don't know if James has boys, but she made a major comment that just stood out to me. She said, honestly, y'all forgetting about the little boy. He is teaching that this is okay.
But she said okay. She said to us in the live, right? I'm saying us as general public. She has to say it to the police. She has to sign off on it to the police.
So Mocha,
She has to
ain't
sign off. She has to sign off on it to the police. But even if she don't, does that make it not legal? Illegal? That some
It's
people
not
be too
illegal because she's
scared.
18, Lynette. The
but
point
I
that
have a
she's making
question.
is
I have
because
a
she's
question.
18 is not illegal, but morally is wrong, and he did do it, but it takes her to speak up about it.
But my
Yes.
thing is,
That's
Okay,
even
all.
though she,
okay.
if
Can
even
I
if
ask this
listen,
question? Can
even
I ask
if
this
he don't
question?
get charged, it's still illegal.
Yeah.
People get
Yeah.
away with crimes every day. He would not be the
Yes.
first person to get away with it, but it's still illegal. No matter the age should not matter. The crime he committed is illegal. We understand she has to report it. It's a crime at the end of the day. It's still a crime no matter how old.
That's what I'm on, Lynette. That's what I'm on.
Yeah,
Well,
and
well,
can I add something there, Manny? I wanted to agree with Lynette, but that's also what I want to say because you were asking
Hold
about
on, Hippie. Hold on, Hippie, real quick. Let me get to Chastity, Miranda, True, Hippie, then Sadari. My apologies, Hippie.
Okay,
Go
no
ahead,
problem,
Chastity.
love.
Go ahead, Chastity.
How y'all doing? And this is why
Hey.
hey Manny, and this is why I stress so much. Can you hear me, Manny?
Yes,
This
we
is
hear you
why
loud
I
and clear,
stress
Queen.
so much. This is why I stress so much on y'all allowing men to sit up and call women hoes. And I'm gonna tell you why. See, there's no discretion. There's no discretion on age. There's no discretion on limit when they label you as that. Because just because he seen her mom as that, he used that tactic against her. He used that tactic against her, and he's using that tactic against his mom. Now, the other night, For the Haters had a platform, and she said the reason why Stapper's not leaving was because of this situation. We should leave now with the baby. Why are we still there with that baby? Why are we still there playing these games? Y'all allow men to come into your house, get attached to y'all daughters. They want to sit them on their laps. Sexual. I don't care how you feel about it because he should be sitting your child that don't belong to him on his lap. There's no reason why he should be taking that girl to the store unless you know for a fact that there's no problems. You need to check these people that you have around your kids. We can't stop. Don't stop with Snapper because there's been a whole bunch of people on these platforms that play these games up in people's faces all the time. They sitting up kissing on little girls, over dressing them, over doing everything. And then you have people like Miss Mess and some other people that I won't name because they some of y'all friends that got good book clubs that will sit up and tell a woman, oh, she put herself in that predicament. But you know when the ball should have really been dropped is when she said that she had been training other kids. Them ain't your kids. What are you training them for? And if he don't have the proper documents to train anybody, what the fuck is he training them for? Is he training them against himself? We've already seen demonstrations on what people do with kids and how people make kids feel. And you know, the first thing you can do is I don't care how you feel. When you leave somebody with your kid and your kid tell you no, you don't, they don't want to be around you, you the first protector. You're the first protector. That's why these kids are so fucked up out here. When they say, oh, my mama didn't protect me because you know what, you love a man more than you love your children. You love those finances more than you love your kids. You love what he did for you because she done told you he's looking at me certain ways. There's no fucking way I have somebody come up in my house and get more attached to my kids than they're attached to me. I need to look at you sideways about that. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with how you gonna talk to my kids. Not only that, how he talk to your kids. Because mental abuse is something that starts out first. Oh, your child is ugly. Calling them names. Them not your children. Don't talk to my children like that. See, the problem is that we'll close our mouth because of some dick, but we won't open our mouth because of our kids. See, because when you go into relationships with those men and they say, oh, she's a single parent or whatever, those kids are just as suggested in you because you want to know what happens to those kids. It's because he feels like they owe him something. What do the fuck he owe them? Nothing. Y'all
Yeah, they
need to
say he was
protect y'all
calling her
kids.
Lil B. Say he was calling
That's
her Lil
right.
B. Lil B.
He was
Lil
already
B.
he was already putting it in her brain that that's what she was. So when she goes out and get with that boyfriend, it's okay for him to call her that. The reason why most women don't leave abusive relationships is because their mama didn't leave. I'm gonna say that. I don't care if it hurt your feelings. Your mama didn't leave.
Oh no,
Get
that's
your
very
ass up and
true.
get up out of there.
All
Get
of
out
those
there.
in that house will remember what she endured and think they too
Okay.
can endure just as much.
And just
See, this
because
is why
a
we
man is
think.
sitting there paying your bills, don't mean just because somebody put you in a predicament where you're monastery, that takes away from you. And I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, men out here telling you, oh, I want to take care of my wife. They're putting you in a box because when them niggas lay down, you're gonna have to rethink your whole life again. You need to start from the beginning. If he's not setting you up for when he departs, he's not setting you up to win at all because he's supposed to take care of you even in death. So
Amen, Chastity.
even if he's not taking care of your kids and he's making your kids feel some kind of way, you still you co-signing. You a co-signer. I don't trust my mama either. See how those young girls think? Oh, she want my man because it is. No, it's because of how you treat. You're allowing him to do it. Stop allowing these men. I don't care if it's a man with a boy. Watch your boys. Watch your girls. Them your kids. They don't know no better. The first person to protect them is you. They don't got nobody else but you. You see all them kids in James' house? I don't give a care if y'all don't ever like me again. Every one of them see that abuse. Every one of them takes a form of that. When most kids, when you
Exactly.
find somebody in their family that
Exactly.
say, I don't fuck with my family no more, and they no longer talk to their family, it's because you said something about my mama, and now I can't sit behind you. I can't sit behind you because of how you treated my mama. Y'all need to recognize that and go on because these young people are trying to tell you, y'all did it. The older people did. They'll go, oh, she fast. Sit your dumb ass down because you couldn't have been no faster than me. You the one who put it on me. You understand what I'm saying?
And let's
Something like
not
Miss
forget.
Shirley.
And let's not forget now. Apparently, the same teaching is to all the children. Now, granted, some are not getting the exact per se, but again, James is the teacher,
And you know
so
why
there
he's
are
saying
some
she can take the
similarities.
baby? You know why he's saying she can take the baby? Because the baby will hold him down. He got to change diapers. So yeah, she can take the baby. But the older kids, she can't take them. Don't let nobody steer no fear in you. I don't care if it's your job. If your job is freaking you out enough to where you can't function as an adult, get the fuck up out of there. Some of y'all stay too long. Some of y'all stay too long. Y'all need to learn how to pack up. Gotta go, Dane. He got to
All right,
go.
thank you, Chastity.
Drop me
Yeah,
down, Manny. Drop me down,
okay.
Manny.
Thank you, Chastity. What I'm saying is, again, we have to, as a community, work on preventative measures. Y'all always ask, how can we prevent things? Even when y'all say it's not appropriate for us to say it. This is one of those means. We cannot protect those that have already been harmed. We failed them. But we must protect the future.
How can we prevent it when people like Asia saying it's okay and nothing happened? How can we be preventative when they want to sweep it under the rug? How can we?
And y'all know sweeping under the rug is something that we all have a curse. We have said that sweeping under the rug thing many generations.
The thing about Asia drop, that's a good question. Asia not here, so if the DA picks it up, even the DA can pick it up without doing a formal investigation, a full investigation. If the DA pick it up and that baby decides to come here with a woman, because she's a grown woman now, decides to come here and testify against James, what Asia gonna do then? She wasn't there when it happened, so Asia words will mean nothing. She just another profile on this app, so people like Asia can go to hell disrespectfully.
Can I say, hey everybody, can I say something?
Yeah, hold on one second. The conversation. So we almost making it to hippie. Miranda, Miranda True, then hippie, then Mr. Diary, and then conversation. Go ahead, Miranda True, and then hippie. We trying to get to hippie.
Manny, I just want to
Yes.
say this. As a mother, if my daughter came to me and said that she was SA'd by my boyfriend and you sat in the room and seen what kind of training, first of all, I'm not letting no man do no training. He's not trained to do what? Fight somebody off? No. Why do she need that kind of training? First of all, you as my man is not finna train my daughter to do nothing. If I feel like she needs some kind of training, I go pay for a professional to get her that training. You're not finna give her that training, and then for him to say, "Oh, we was in the room and Snapper sat there and watch," what is going on? No, that is not
Thank you.
okay because first of all, before the authorities get there, I already done beat you up. I done hit you on the head with a skillet because me as a woman, I know I cannot beat no man. But child, hot pot of grits can. No, I'm
Well,
not finna do
thank,
that.
thank you, Miranda. Go ahead, True 66.
Hey, Manny.
Hey, welcome in.
Thank you. This is wrong in so many ways, and how Asia baby, whatever her name was, how she can't see that a lot of this was wrong. There's so many red flags. But the point I want to touch on is James, the daughter that he had hold a chair over her head. She's not there no more. Am I correct?
Does anybody
Anybody?
know? Does anybody know?
I thought they all were still there. I don't
Well, I
know.
heard
I don't
somebody say
know.
she wasn't
No,
there.
one of the kids is out of town. I don't know if it's a temporary thing or permanent, but
Like the
one of the
young lady,
children is
right?
not in the house. Right.
Right. So also it was said that he's trying to get another one of his older daughters there. I believe that's the reason why he wants Snap out the house. Okay? He wants Snap out the house. Snapper knows everything that's going on in there and what James is doing. So when she said that Snapper is not, saying none of this happened, but she did let him train her and all this stuff like that. Snapper knows what's going on. Both of them need to go to jail. James is a predator, and that's the bottom line. He wants that other daughter to come, and Snapper has a problem with it because Snapper knows what's going on.
Thank you, True 66. Go ahead, hippie.
Hey Manny, hey panel, how y'all doing today?
Hey, hippie, welcome in. Go ahead.
So we were like having this conversation earlier, and you were asking about the crime, and that's what I wanted to come up and mention or discuss rather. Um, the issue that I had with the conversation that he gave us was, sorry, that's my car beeping. I'm a driver. The issue that I had with it was he said that he told the girl he wanted her to come there so that he could be like a father figure for her. And then when the girl get there, he telling the girl he want to eat her. You know what? Wait a minute, that ain't the same thing. So that was the first red flag in my mind. The second thing was whenever he described the training himself, he talked about holding her down. He talked about touching her private areas. Now, A, I know that's not how you train anybody. B, when I took karate when I was younger, the women would come in and do self-defense training. The older women would be with the guys, but the guys wouldn't touch them. They would basically demonstrate with a man, and then for the women, say for example, he say like pretend a guy's trying to grab your boobs. They will put their hands out in front of them, not physically touching them, and then the lady would be able to do her defense move. Or if they had to do something like get behind her, they would basically put something between them, like their knee or something like that, so that their private areas isn't actually touching her behind. They took precautions to make the lady not feel uncomfortable. And there was younger girls in there. When I say young girls, 21 and under, the younger girls had to do their training with an older woman, basically the older woman pretend like it was a man so that the younger girls would feel comfortable with doing that training. It was self-defense training, and none of it included touching anybody's private parts. So that is why I believe that it was indeed a crime that was committed. And also, in addition to, you know, us hearing the girl story and all that stuff, prior to us hearing her story, I already thought a crime was committed based on the things that James told us in that live.
Hippie, do you think that he lured her to come